Well, I think I jinxed myself calling it Wacky Wednesday because wacky it certainly was. Okay, so I, what happened with the Zoom is I was trying to use too much technology. At least that's what the tech services person told me. This camera right here, I guess it was trying to load things, too many things into Zoom at once, and so it crashed. We tried Google Meet, but some students weren't able to hear me very well, and so I closed out of that. Now, what your student can be working on now, because Zoom is being wacky and isn't allowing some students into the meeting. So I'm going to give a quick preview of what or review maybe, of what we were doing before Zoom crashed. Okay, we were comparing numbers today using place value charts. In their math book, it was chapter 1.3, lesson 1.3, and it was comparing and ordering numbers. Your student had to finish at least page 15 on their own. We were starting to check their work when things went crazy. So that's what they can do. Make sure they have finished all of page 15. The second math assignment they can work on is a math quiz, and I can show you here in our classwork for this week. The math quiz looks like 13 kids have already completed it. It is simply comparing numbers, so it's reviewing what we did in the lesson. It's a quick check to let me know whether or not they understood the concept. Now, it will grade it right away, but sometimes computers make mistakes when they grade things, and so I might have to fix that. All right, so they can work on this quiz that's in the this week section. And then I've also put in their Think Central. So let me go into the portal. Think Central has the math lesson 1.3. Your student will just have to click things to do. But here it is. It's ISE 1.3. It looks like some students have already, or one person has already started. So those are the math assignments. Page 15, the math quiz in Google Classroom, and the new Think Central. Now make sure your student is clicking the Turn It In button on both sections in the Interactive Student Edition. The other thing we were doing before Zoom quit on me was grammar. And the grammar lesson for today is slide number 3. Let's make this a little bigger. Okay. So we were here at number 2 when I think it was Google Meet that crashed. All right, so they were simply figuring out what kind of sentence it was, a statement, question, command, or exclamation. They had to draw a text box by clicking this button here, draw the text box, and type it in. And then retype the sentence using the correct capitalization and the correct punctuation. So here for number 2, I already drew the text box there. Okay, move it. Who is your favorite teacher? Question mark. That's all they have to do. Correct capitalization and correct punctuation. Now we're going to try and reboot Zoom and then see what happens from there. Fingers crossed.